Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. We are playing Circuit Superstars today, and this is a special video. It is our 100th edited upload, not counting streams, but edited upload of Circuit Superstars. So I'm pretty excited to reach that amount. I think this game has been a major part of the channel. We're going to have some of my community members out here racing with me. Some are in the Conquest and some are in the Road Rebel. You can only get up to 24 minutes, so it's not like a super long race, but it is 24 minutes in Circuit Superstars, which is a good amount. So here we go, 24 minutes at Sugar Hill, and hopefully everything goes all right for us. We have some fast people in here, good mix of talent. Racing Revel getting the pole. Robleddo's pretty quick. Kyle was doing really well in practice. And then as you can see, the Road Rebels right there as well, all competing. I'm teamed up with Jakenstein, so we'll see him eventually. And here we go, hopefully a clean first lap. Let everybody get a little separated. Oh boy. Well, we overshot that turn. It's all good. If I silence up a little bit, it's just because I'm concentrating real hard. I'm a little out of practice, to be honest. Ooh, Kyle got under us there. It's okay. I'm a little out of practice, so we're going to try to hang the best we can. I'm not fully expecting to win this thing, but maybe between the two teammates, Jakenstein and I, we can get enough points to place well enough. Robleddo, unfortunately, getting some contact early. And they might be dealing with some damage. It is a long race, not as long as I would have liked. You'll see in the top right corner, there's the time we're dealing with. So if something goes wrong, you have a little time to make up for it. Robleddo has suggested, I almost wanted to do 100 laps for 100 videos. Oh, I hope that wasn't our POV difference sending Kyle off the track there, because it looked like he took a pretty hard right in an unnatural place. I don't know if that was our car on his screen being way closer than it looks on ours. I don't know. That looked a little odd. We'll have to catch up with him after the race to check that out. Hopefully it wasn't. But we've worked into second, so that's not too bad a start. I gotta wrap my head around the fact that we're using time, because usually I very much rely on the laps for my pit sequences. So I'm gonna have to really pay attention to what we're working with in terms of fuel and stuff. What happened there? Is our car nowhere near where I'm seeing it? Because I feel like that's two people that it looked like I plowed off the road from a distance. I don't know, unless people are just having weird issues. All right, we've taken the lead. We on my screen, very, very clean passes. However, I have no clue if everyone else is thinking that we just totally wrecked them. Because there's been some weird turnoffs in front of us, that's for sure. But we have made our way to the Road Rebels. So there's the pink team, Gingerbeard. We're getting by. There's our teammate, Jakenstein. And there are 5 teams, so I'm assuming that Jakenstein is the lead car. Oh no, I booted our own teammate. I guessed wrong on where they were going to go. But I think they're okay. I didn't get any damage from that. Hopefully they didn't either. Oh man. Oh, they're getting out of the way of Racing Revel. And there's Morris fam. Already exiting the pits. They may have gotten some early damage. Man, alright, so we got some space. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm wondering when I should pit. It's going to be interesting. And that last pit sequence is going to be real tough, because it's going to be kind of guessing. I'm sure there's going to be an awkward amount of time. You're going to kind of be guessing what you're working with in terms of how much fuel you're going to need that last run. We have a 22.9 as our best so far. Around 23 seconds per lap. Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. Around 3 laps for like 70 seconds or so is what I'm looking at. There's one of the road Rebels, a little bit slower than the Conquest. Actually, decent amount slower, honestly. All right, I'm at 11 fuel. We're definitely going to have to pit next time by. Hopefully I didn't overextend this already. Oh, I'm not paying enough attention, and I almost binned it in the S's. That probably gave up some of this lead that we've been working on. It did. Racing Revel starting to catch up a little. I wish it told us how many laps we've run. That'd be nice. But let's hit the pits, and we really stretched that fuel. Oof. We very much stretched that fuel. Alrighty. In the pits. I'm just gonna get everything. I don't even care if it's a long stop. We're getting everything. 100% on all. And Racing Revel had a pretty quick stop. Luckily we got out ahead. Oh, Racing Revel just had a wreck. I think they unfortunately exited right when that car behind us was. Here comes Robledo. They're in pretty good shape. So if they got some damage early, because they kind of fell off pace a little bit, they got that fixed up. Oh, we got to be careful. Oh, good. It's pretty clear. No! Oh, no, we got a corner cut. That's not good. I was looking at the pit stalls a little too much. But Robledo is in race pace. They've been running some leagues. We were supposed to be teammates. Unfortunately, I had to pull out. We couldn't be teammates for that when we originally signed up, but he kept going, and he's been doing pretty good. So Robledo is in pretty good race form right now. We're going to have to keep an eye on them as they get closer and closer to us, for sure. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying, and thank you so much for watching. And if you've been a part of the people who've watched the previous 100 uploads, thank you very much. If you're a newcomer, welcome to the channel. You have a lot of Circuit Superstars content to check out if you like it. Been a solid mix of competition racing. Some most of it, I believe, is the Circuit Superstars Banger series, where we kind of have made our made-up league against the AI various seasons. I think we're, in season 11 or something like that? Heading on to season 12, maybe? I don't even remember anymore. But the cool thing about that is the early seasons, that's like... I didn't race outside of recording those videos, almost to keep it interesting with the AI. So you not only saw me just learning the game from episode 1 on, but you also saw the game development, because we started playing this pretty early in early access. Now it's in its full release and kind of getting towards the end of its development, with another update on the way, and I think that might be a little towards the end, sounds like. But still, this game will be fun to play for years to come, at least for me. I'm still enjoying it. Oh, we got right past Gingerbread there. Nice of them to let us go. We had a conversation with the slower cars that they don't have to get out of our way. It's on the fast cars to get by. They can move out of the way in the straights if they want. Oh. Well, Robledo's right next to us. Sorry, Bray. I thought I was going to go around you on the outside. I should have just stayed consistent in the turns. So, yeah. One of those things where they should not have to get out of our way in the turns, or if they're fighting for position, but they're fully welcome to kind of pull off and let us go on the straights so they get the pressure off. And look at this. Like I said, Robledo in very good race form. Oh, no, I think it wasn't on our screen, but I think we totally booted Morristown. And there's Jakenstein getting out of our way. I feel like we're going to have to send some apologies, even though I'm not really doing anything. I think they're just seeing different cars than us. The POV difference. We must be hitting them on our screen or something. I don't know. Robledo's dipping into the pits. I think they went a lap early ahead of us. That was a few sloppy laps by us. I need to kind of get back and focus. The field's pretty spread apart. Lone Wolf, you didn't have to do that. Yeah, I don't want to have people have to stop on the side of the road. That's no fun for them. So we're going to pit next time by. There goes our tires. And hopefully I have enough fuel. So we're down to 5. And we're going to hit the pits here, and we're good. We'll see if Robledo gets the undercut on us here. Or if they get caught up in some traffic and so on. Oh. Bad pit stall entry for me. We got some of the other conquests now hitting the pits. There's Kyle. And there's Robledo. So they take over the lead in our division. One of the improvements, by the way, that I've been wishing for forever is in the next update, we should be able to drop down the full leaderboard, which would be amazing right now, so I could see how everyone's doing. So maybe we'll have to have another one of these nights once that drops, so we could like witness how everybody else is doing and in the other classes and so on. I can see how my teammate is. I have no clue if they're in the lead or not. I suppose we could have gotten everyone in a Discord call. That maybe would have been a good move. I didn't think about it. This works fine. So about 10 minutes down now. Yep. And we are running second in our class. To my knowledge, Jakenstein is doing well the last time I saw in his division. It's kind of hard to tell now as everyone's kind of really spread out and I'm not sure if anyone's been lapped and so on. But I believe they were doing pretty good. We got 5 teams, almost the full roster. There's our teammate. And they are in 6th, so that is the top road rebel. That's good. And I forgot to check the place of Lone Wolf there, if they're in 7th or not. We got 13 minutes left. I love the, as always, I love the rubber buildup on the track. I had taken a little bit of a break after recording the NASCAR season. That was recorded a pretty while back. So I'm still kind of getting up the pace again. Felt really good to record that video the other day of the rallycross cars. And this is only going to get me more miles under my belt. Try to give them some space because I don't want our lag to hit them or anything. Man, Robledo must be gone. I don't see them at all. I think the only way we catch up to them is if they have some sort of issue. Oh, man. Oh, I thought you were going to turn there. I was just going to go around the outside. So we're down to 98. We got some pit stops ahead. I got to be careful of this. And there we go. We're fine. My teammate pops out right behind us, still in the lead. And DJ Underwood, the 5th car out of the Conquest, must have ran into some damage issues or something. There's Bray Combat. That's the teammate. So they're doing pretty good. They're DJ's teammate. I'm trying to stay off of everybody. Oh boy. But then it's really hard guessing where they're gonna go. I've been trying to take the outside around the slow cars. Oh, there's some traffic back there. There is some traffic. I'm glad I got out ahead of that before the pits, or after the pits. Robledo's. Oh, they are in pit lane. They've dropped to 4th. But again, the pit cycle probably will bring them back out front whenever that happens. I'm going around again. I'm a little nervous that I think our fuel's a little lower than the last time I did this. So I gotta be careful here. We don't want to run out of fuel. We're in pretty good position. If I don't win my class, Jakenstein is leading his division, and we'll have a pretty good points pool as a team. We couldn't add up times. That's what I originally wanted to do, but once the leader crosses the line, there just isn't enough time for everyone to finish. It doesn't let them always close out their lap, so I didn't want to risk it not being able to actually get results for some teams. And here we go. We are off and running. So we hit that just a little above 10 minutes. I have to keep an eye on when we hit the pits next time for planning purposes. Jakenstein pulled off the road there. Oh, Jakenstein's now running second. Oh, no, actually pit cycles. All right, so Combat is entering the pits, so they're going to fall back again. Oh, man. That was one of the draws when I first saw this game, was one, the pit stop. I think I logged on and I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted something like a top-down racer because I hadn't really done that in a minute, in years. And I wanted something, though, that you had some strategy involved. And there's not too many options. But then I came across this, just looking up those terms, and I was like, no way that like perfectly matches what I'm looking for right now. It had pit stops, had some damage issues, could make some custom races, and it just fit the bill. And it just got better and better from there. It was like perfect timing for when I needed it. Oh man, we got a mess in front of us. The pink team, their secondary is, oh man, I did not want to get into the back of you. I was off the gas there. They were running into issues. They got some major damage. There's Brake Combat. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Got around them. That was an awkward entry into that turn. Robledo still leading the way. And it's going to be interesting to see how pit strategy comes into play. I don't have too much pit strategy going on, honestly. I'm just kind of running the tank empty. I'm not too worried about riding on the dead tires. It's more about just keeping the car clean, so on. But there's going to be a major call at the end, just in terms of how long I stay in the pits if we're close to the end. I should have looked at how much fuel I lose per lap, so maybe next time I go around, if I remember, which I often don't, I'll check the fuel tank and see how much we're using, just in case I can do some quick math at the end. So we're crossing with 39 right there. We do have some pretty worn tires, so that might change depending on pressure tires or not, but it'll be interesting to see how much we used. So we had 39, I believe, and we're going to cross with 30 to 29. So about 10 per lap. Good to know. About 10 per lap. So say we have about a minute and a 20, minute 15 left at the end, and I need like 30 to 40 fuel, I think. I don't know. I'm not good at this, doing that on the fly. Oh, we have a beehive right here. And there's one of the other conquests as well. Oh, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. And Kyle getting underneath us to take that position. They are aggressive to get around these slower cars. Oh, we get stuck behind Bray. Hopefully we didn't boot them. They got a little messed up from our front end, I think. Even though I don't think we made too much contact on our screen. And it looked like Kyle was being aggressive there, but honestly, there's some POV issues in online sometimes where it looks like someone's being super aggressive, but really on their screen, they're giving you a little room. So we're at... There we go. Got 5.5 minutes left. I think we were just over 10 minutes last time, so unfortunately I think we might end up having to stop right at the end. Oh, I'm sorry, Lone Wolf. I was out of the gas. There was nothing else I could do there. This is going to be interesting. I don't know. Maybe I should save some fuel? Maybe I save fuel? This is the... Did Robledo know? Did Robledo know to short pit at first? Is that why they got off sequence from us? I don't know. It's going to be an awkward amount of time, I think, on this last pit stop. That's not good. So there's Kyle. See if we can get this position back. Jakenstein's been fighting very strong in that lower division. I have no clue where they're at right now, but it was an absolute mess when we went past that group. That was some wild traffic we were dealing with, and I think a lot of them were fighting for position. It wasn't lap car issues. So while they're all racing each other, all these fast cars are trying to get by. This is just like a microcosm of iRacing, endurance racing. We just need the flashing lights. We need to talk to the devs to get some headlight flashing in here. I need a button for that. So I guess I'm not saving, because I wasn't saving. We are working our way a little to Kyle now. But maybe I pit a little ahead of time, so I don't have this awkward thing at the end. We have some time to make up ground. I don't know. We do have Kyle in front of us. There's Jakenstein, so they're 7th. They're 2nd in the touring car division, while we're in 3rd in the prototype. Oh boy. And it looks like the green team, who I think is maybe last in the prototype division, is 1st in the touring car. So that's right them right there. Oh my goodness, I have nowhere to go. Oh, thank you, Bray. Very interesting. It's like they're flip-flopped a little bit in each one. Robletto's gone on another continent right now. Look at all the space ahead of Kyle and I on the mini-map. We're on the bottom left, now on the top left. And yeah, Robletto is just gone. The only way we catch him again is if he runs into some damage or issues that way. It's almost, imagine if we had one more team, we'd have 2 more cars out here. This would be even crazier in terms of traffic. We did pick a bit of a short road course to do this, but honestly, I think it worked out. It kind of made it a little interesting instead of everyone just kind of getting spread out on an island. Wonder if Kyle is saving. No, they're entering the pits, so they're doing the same. They were dealing with the same thing I was thinking about. They're gonna try to get the undercut on us. We have some clean track, and I think I'm gonna hit the pits because, yeah, we don't have enough. I'm gonna hit the pits real quick just to top off with some fuel. Oh, we had all that open track. I mean, I wouldn't have saved to the end, but the open track is what was enticing me, and I really hope we don't get caught. Come on, let's get full tires, 70. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Who's this? Who is this? Get out before them. Oh, no, it's Kyle. All right, we got to get that spot back. So good on them. They got us. But we're right here. We're right still in the mix. And we'll see if we can get this pass done to get an extra 2 points. So 1st in your division got you... Ooh, we almost got a corner cut. Kyle did get a corner cut. We let off the gas a little bit there. If I took that corner the right way, we actually would have gotten that spot. Dang it. Yeah, it goes 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 from 1st to 5th in your division. And teammates will add up their totals or their points. And then the tiebreaker will be, oh no, Bray. Oh, Kyle did it again. Oh, Bray, I didn't want to get into you there. Whoopsies. I think we have Bray's wallet. We got to give that back to him after the race. The tiebreaker will be whoever had the highest finisher between the two in their division. So there we go. We've moved into 2nd. Kyle is still on our tail, though. They are quick as well. They are no slouch at this game. Luckily, we were both out of practice, though. Oh, they got a corner cut again. I'm very interested to talk to him after this race to see just what the POV differences were. Like, if I'm that much closer to him on his screen or not. Because sometimes it just looks like he is dealing with my car, even though I'm nowhere near him. Like earlier in the race, I think it looked like he got turned off. And this is the end of the race? Yes. All right. They didn't put the checker flag next to Robledo there at the end. But we got second in the division. Let's go. Nice job by Robledo getting the overall victory and leading the Conquest division. And I wonder what the turnout for the other division is. Ray Combat leading the second division. Jakenstein taking second. I think that may have gotten the victory for Team Blue. I think we both got second in our division. I think that's going to do it. After adding up the points, I was wrong. Pink team takes the victory. We tied in points 16 each, but we had said beforehand, if there's a tie, the highest finisher between the two teams in their division gets the win. But Robledo getting the overall win and a division win obviously pushes them ahead of us. Congratulations to them and Gingerbeard. Jakenstein and I both finished second. I'm pretty happy with that performance, and we are very close second overall. Awesome first race. We're going to do the same kind of thing on Sugar Hill Reversed real quick, but the drivers are going to switch cars, so we'll be in the slower car this time around. So there's qualifying for the second race. We're going to be doing a second one where the drivers switch cars. Now we're in the slower division. Some did have to head out, though, so we combined Team Yellow and Red. So Kyle C., who was very fast in the Conquest, is now racing the Road Rebel for Team Yellow, but Racing Rebels coming over to Team Red, and they're going to remain in the Conquest. We're going the opposite way. I had a lot of trouble in qualifying, not gonna lie, getting used to this car versus the quick one. It does not turn as easy, so I just have to get used to the braking point without over braking. Oh boy. Oh boy, we got a wall in front of us. So there's one less team. There's gonna be a little bit less traffic. You can see these. We got a tight battle already. My goodness. Robledo having some issues there. I think maybe some POV. Getting some damage potentially. Oh, Bray Combat with a big wreck. We're lucky we didn't get caught up in that. They were like flipping over in the S's. They were like flipping over in the S's. Kyle's having the same issue as me, it seems. I am turning so wide. It's so weird going from that quick car with all that downforce, I guess, to this thing. It's a boat. It don't want to turn. Oh, okay. We did confirm Bray Combat apparently was blocking in that first race. We weren't sure. They said they were holding up the Conquest cars. And now, I don't think they're going to get any favors from the guys who switched over to these cars this time around. We kind of cut off Kyle's nose there. A little dangerous with the POV differences. So hopefully I didn't mess him up too much. That was a little... I kind of just barely fit in there, so hopefully we didn't get too much contact on his screen. So we are leading the race Road Rebels. I forgot the name of the car. We're leading the Road Rebels now in this race 2 of 2. This is just going to be the rest of the video. We didn't actually plan this. To be honest, I totally forgot that they limit you to 24 minutes. They don't let you do anything higher than, I think, 50 laps or something like that online. When offline, I can do 99 laps and have these really long endurance races. Apparently, that is not a thing online. I forgot. So, yeah, that's why last minute we decided to do 2 races. So yeah, that's that. And someone's already pitting, I think, for damage. Bray Combat, yeah, they flipped over in the pits, or in the S's. I think lap 1. And they got some work to do on that car. Robledo now gaining back their composure after some early issues in this first stint, and now they're working back towards our bumper as we get used to this track going in reverse. I'm actually having a little bit of trouble with those S's. I'm not as confident going through. I feel like I found the straight line through them going up, but coming down, it's definitely tough. I don't feel quick in this car whatsoever. I feel like we're driving in molasses. I think the Conquests are already catching up to the touring cars, by the way. Oh, I messed up. Dang it. Oh, the yellow car back there in the Conquest had a big wreck. Was that Racing Revel, the leader overall of the race? Unless that was a lag issue that I did not see correctly. Maybe it was different on my screen. I don't know. They're still in the lead. But that had to be some major damage. Oh, here they are. I don't see smoke. Oh, maybe I do. Yeah. Whoa. 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 There you go. You can have that inside. Yeah, so I'm gonna hold my line, I think, for the most part, in the turns and the S's especially, because that's not a passing zone. That's just gonna wreck everybody. But I'll pretty much let them go on the straightaways, the Conquest cars. I don't want to hold them up. So the tire wear on this car, a lot worse than the Conquest, that's for sure. Because we are already zero tire, and we have some time in terms of the fuel. We were hitting, what, 22 high, 23s in the Conquest, and we have a 27 best lap right now in this car. Interesting how much slower it is. So Robledo right on our tail. They're getting our draft and everything. We got some pit stops going on. Racing Revel in the pits for the Conquest division. And we're currently holding on to this lead for the touring car, but I have a feeling Robledo's going to have something to say about that rather soon. And we're going to be hitting the pits this time by. I'm not used to entering this pit stall this direction. There we go. Whoosh. Okay, we're in the pits. I'm just going to get full fuel. There we go. And we stay ahead of Robledo. Good. So we have a fight on our hands for the top spot in this division. Man, it's wild how much slower these are. Honestly, in reverse, this track's pit lane is so much safer, I think. Because the pit exit, going the usual way, is right here. It is so dangerous. It's just like a blind entry. No one knows who's entering or what. And in this one, it's a lot more natural. You have some time to see who's coming. It's a lot safer. Robledo almost got the pass on us, but I had the advantage in terms of the upcoming turns being on the inside. We're definitely holding them up, though. I don't know how much longer my luck's gonna last here. So we got the inside again for this turn. And we'll have the inside for this one. We are just going back and forth. There's one of the Conquests. Oh boy. They must have, the pit cycle must have brought them back around. Oh no, they might have gotten us this time. I'm gonna have trouble staying to their outside as we go around. Oh, my bad, Robledo. I turned in on you a little too much there. My mistake. They're gonna have the advantage. Oh, they get the wall. They get the wall, and we're caught up in it. Oh, there's the race lead. Oh boy. There we go. That was a weird sequence of events. I thought we were done. I thought we were totally done. I think Robledo's also just being courteous to us. We're kind of being nice to each other in terms of the space and stuff, or if we make a mistake. But we both make some bad errors going through those that top right section. What a lead! Oh, what a battle for the lead in the Road Rebel. I keep forgetting the name. The Road Rebel division, touring car division. We can kind of watch the Conquest division now because they're always going to be at the top of the leaderboard. So I think our teammate Jakenstein is in third or second currently. Actually, we can't watch them because I only see so much. Man, I can't wait to the drop-down leaderboard and the new update. Oh, this is going to be so good. Oh, Robledo almost may have gotten us. Man, they're coming back around again. Oh, no, they hit the pits. Oh, Bray. What you doing, pal? Yeah, they just kind of drove through Robledo. Man, that was a good battle, too. I hope Robledo didn't get too much damage there. They'll be back, though. They're quick. You can see a pretty good gap behind us. Dang. Alright. Racing Revel, despite that big wreck, what was that, lap 1? Or no, that was a few laps in. Despite that big wreck, still holding on strong out front. You use so much more fuel in those conquests than the Road Rebel. I mean, we would have been pitting multiple times already. You can see it, like we keep passing or seeing the conquest pit and then having to pass us back again. It's interesting. And there's our teammate. I'm going to give them the inside so they can go on by. Nice job, Jakenstein, running second right now. I think we're working our way through some pit cycles, but good to see. They're looking strong. Again, we both got second in that first race, and we almost won it. There was the tiebreaker. We had the same amount of points as Robledo's team, and their victory in that division sealed it. So hopefully we can get the victory this time and help our team to the win. So we're going to hit the pits once again, this time by. I don't know if that's Robledo, the next dot behind us or not, on the map. But it probably is. And we're going to be hitting pit road once again. There we go. All right, pits. Do your best, do your best. There's Robledo getting all fixed up. And we'll get an eye on how far behind they are once their fuel tank goes. Yeah, there we go. So they exited the pits. That's them. They got a fast race car once again. If they did have damage, it is all fixed up. So I need to run some good laps here. Down to 26.8 for our best. Look at all the rubber. That's awesome. Just the little things. I always bring that up too. I don't know. It's just so cool. One thing that, I mean, it's not that important. There's more important things to work on, for sure. But in terms of immersion, I would love if the cars got a little dirty. Like if you're racing really long races, if the front end started gathering some rubber bits or dirt or whatever, especially if we're racing any of the dirt tracks, if some of that could build up on the side of the cars and stuff, that'd be so cool. And it doesn't need a damage model, because I mean you can't see the cars that well while you're racing, but it would be kind of cool to have some form of, even if it's not a physical damage model, some sort of overlay of like scratch marks or something. That'd be sick. But that's just that's not that important. Maybe if they make a Circuit Superstars 2, that kind of stuff can go in. Again, I think I'm going to be making a video on some of the recent news about the upcoming updates. So I'll keep an eye out for that. I'll throw some things and information in there that of what I've seen in their journal updates. The team does sound like they're working on figuring out where the future holds in terms of their next project and so on. So that's exciting. Excited to see what else they have in mind to make, if it's going to be another racing game or what. But best of luck to them on that for sure. If you're still watching this point into the video, our second semi-endurance race into our 100th episode of Circuit Superstars. This is a classic. Let me know that you're watching here by throwing the word Bumblebee into the chat. The OGs will remember. The OGs will remember for sure. I'm still getting Bumblebees commented on that video. And I always go make sure that to heart all of them. Robledo has caught up to us as I've traveled down memory lane. I must not be running that quickly. And they got our draft. So again, we have to play some defense here. I should have been paying attention to when our pit stops were happening, because honestly, I kind of forgot. And that was important. That was very important last race. Timing and, entering the pits a little bit early, so we didn't have an awkward stop. Oh, I messed up. I accidentally let go of the steering wheel a little bit, and that is big for our race. Now Robledo might be past us. They got the preferred line heading into this sequence of turns. Yeah, nice job. They're going to block the left, or they're going to give it to us. Oh, hopefully there wasn't POV there. I'm not going to go next to them into the S's. That'll just wreck both of our races. We don't want that. We'll have to see if we can get another shot at them. But now that I'm not holding them up, they're going to probably pull away from us a bit. I got to get a look at, next time by, I got to remember to see how much fuel we're using per lap. Because it's not a lot. So if we do have an awkward pit stop, I at least can somewhat fudge some math together on when I can leave the pit stall. Alright, we got some nice drafty draft. Hopefully we didn't boot them, because I wasn't anywhere near them, but it looked like they may have gotten booted. I hope that wasn't the case. They really got spun out there. Dang. I was not looking at the start-finish either. So I don't know about the fuel situation, but I hope that wasn't a POV thing. Oh my goodness. That almost looked like their tire went out the way they spun. Well, regardless, we had the lead of the division again. So we just have to make sure we hold on to it this last pit cycle. Although I feel like we're going to have to pit one more time, but we'll see. I'll make sure to actually pay attention to the fuel this time. Racing Rebel still leading the Conquest Division for Team Yellow. And there's his teammate Kyle. Oh boy. Hope I got enough fuel there. I think we're okay. Usually I get into the pit stall with about 5 left. So 1 fuel less isn't going to be too much an issue. If anything, it maybe got us just a split second on Robledo. Alrighty, now I have to remember. I need to know how much fuel we're using. I need to know. So we're crossing right around 90. And we should get a little bit of draft help from DJ Underwood here in the green team. Try not to talk too much because I don't have a good memory and I know I'm going to forget. We're right around 90. And we come back around this time. Right around 81. So about 8 to 9 points of fuel per lap. So that's good. And then we're doing 26 to 27 second laps. If they catch me for the turn, I'll let them get to the inside of me. Yeah, you can go. There we go. I want to hold up the leader. There we go. Nice. And this drafting help from DJ might help us a little bit. We can get it close enough to them again. I don't have the draft on too much. It's like, I think 75% for the race settings. Hopefully it helps us just a little bit. And Robledo is on the hunt, and they're already getting closer and closer to us. We had some awkward turns there with the traffic. DJ's doing a nice job. Hopefully I didn't get caught up in damage early on again. They had some rough luck early in that first race. They had to hit the pits. Kind of messed them up sequence-wise. See that little jump there, too. You don't always notice that. I mean, I get loose on it sometimes, but I always kind of forget about it. You really see it go in this direction because there's no rubber being laid down and everyone's in the air. And here comes Robledo. I feel like that's going to be the key to the results of this team championship in this race. Championship. Like a one-off event. Yes, we're the champions. And I might have to get around DJ here. I'm not going to make this move in the S's, though. Oh, hold it together. Oh, I let off the gas not to send him into the wall. Oh, no. It's getting rough and tumble. Yeah. Oh, man. I love it. He's not giving up. Oh, we got booted. I thought we were going to have the advantage going through that section. Dang it. Oh, this is not safe. Oh, Racing Revel, you are so lucky they got through that. And it's almost like nothing ever happened. We're back into the positions we were. Oh my goodness, what a sequence of events that was. Oh boy. Oh, that poor cone. Oh man. Oh no, I have the advantage here. We're good. Hit the gas. Oh, poor Gingerbeard. They're stuck behind this wall. Oh no. Going through the S's. Almost too wide. That was a little dangerous. Sorry, DJ. Whoa. We're lucky that... Oh, wow. That is chaos behind us. Absolute chaos. Gingerbeard is probably so sick of these cars now. Oh, no. Physics. We're physicsing. Jakenstein's in second. We need to run well for Jakenstein. Oh, no. Oh, please make it through. Okay, we're good. It is coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. Oh, I shouldn't have pit that time. I should have went out another round. Well, maybe it'll work out. Getting full fuel, that's for sure. I may have screwed us up. I should have just stayed with... Who knows? Robledo's faster than us. Maybe this helps us somehow. It really depends on what we're working with. Maybe 7 more laps? So I probably could have left... Oh, you know what? I didn't think about it. Our race isn't going the full length. Because... Oh, wait, no, that's laps. Because we're in a timed race. All right, well, we got the undercut... I'm overthinking things. We got the undercut on Robledo, so that's good. Our tires are going to be a little older than theirs, but it levels off. It's not too bad. Tires aren't too big of an issue in this game. Oh, I had to let off the gas there a little bit. They got a corner cut. We need to take advantage. Clean turns. Clean turns. Let's see if this early pit stop pays off for us. I'm feeling pretty good right now. We're about to hit 2 minutes left. Robledo is on the hunt. They are working their way up real quick. I want this division win. Oh my goodness. This is getting intense. I want the division win so bad. I'm not 100% confident that we're going to be able to hold them off when it comes down to it at the end, but it would be pretty freaking awesome. We maybe have 3 laps left. Oh, I could have left so much earlier. Three or 4 laps, I get. I don't know. Oh, there's our teammate. I don't want to hold them up into the S's, but unfortunately that's going to happen. At least they were a little bit of a buffer right now. All right, Jakenstein, please get this pass done crisp. Good, good, good. No. Oh, man. Yeah, kind of... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, it gave up our spot. That's not good. That lost us so much time. That was the opposite of crisp. It's all good, though. Dang it. All right, have to really work here. We don't have the tire advantage. We don't have the skill advantage. But who knows? Maybe some traffic issues. And we work our way back up. He's already leaving us. It might be done. We need some traffic to really play a role here. As Robledo doesn't really make too many mistakes. And this is going to be the last lap, if we get to finish the lap. Oh, that was... They kind of stopped. I thought they were going to keep rolling there. We got the inside line. We're banging doors. Oh no, they got the advantage heading into the S's. Right on their tail. Is this the last lap? I can't tell. I think it is. Dang it. Oh, I had to get out of the gas. Oh, he's waving at us. Dang it. What a race. I thought I was going to get the division win there. Good race, though. That was fantastic. Nice job by Racing Revel. Let's see what the... Ooh. Yellow team, I think, got the victory. I think me not winning may have cost us. May have cost us. I'm going to have to go add that up. All right, so we've added up the points, and I was right. I did kind of lose it for us when I let Robledo get past me at the end, and it's even worse than I thought. We would have won that race as a team, but we go from first to third because of tiebreakers. 3 teams scored 16 points. So here's the overall points for the night. Pink team getting the victory with 32 because of their 2 division wins from Robledo. They get the tiebreaker on us, but we were close second with 32 points as well. But that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed this 100th uploaded episode of Circuit Superstars. This has been an important game for me. It was probably my return to enjoying gaming really again. I had not had a lot of fun for a little bit, and this game really turned that around. I had so much fun creating content. I'm just kind of, enjoying celebrating 100 uploads for it. So I hope you all have a great night. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and until next time, peace out. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. We're going to be checking out Circuit Superstars. There is one thing to note about this track. All the AI go to the side to make that first turn, and you're gonna get some cheap spots. Oh my good, everyone's wrecking. Big Wreck, Radu, Rusu all getting into each other. Oh my goodness, who was that? Getting in reverse. Radu just launched off the back of our car. Oh, sorry about that. I guess that was Keller. Oh, Peruzzi sends us around. We're gonna remember that one. They've recently released an update bringing us a new truck and a new track along with some AI improvements. And if you notice from the start right there, one of the improvements in this update is the way the AI start the race. Season opener. Oh boy. Spectre's coming hard. Here we go. No, Spectre, I ran out of gas. No. It involves a lot of like online play, lobby kind of stuff. It's not private lobbies yet, but you can group with your friends for matchmaking. Now, play nice. I'll return the favor. Oh my god, that's everybody. What? Did we just lose like 9 spots in one turn? What is this? No. 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 Oh. Kidding me. The devs have done a great job once again releasing a brand new track and a car. So they're doing a great job. The fact that this is an early access game. This is probably my favorite game right now. We're not on the racing, the preferred line here on the outside of this hairpin. Oh my goodness, Leon just ate it. And now we just gotta do nothing stupid. Last lap of the race, P1. I feel like I haven't breathed in a little bit. No, oh my goodness. 360 no scope. Get on the track. Oh my goodness. What? I almost threw that away. We did a 360 and still won. Oh my. Wow. Brand new vehicle, the Pacino. Oh my goodness. All the different cameras. What kind of screenshots we can get now. And we can really get the beauty of the game. Yeah, we can hide that. Oh my goodness. See all these camera angles. This might be really cool for like league play if that really picks up. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And there's my crew. Nope, we're here. We are physically here. How do you like it? Oh my. No. Oh, they turned us. Oh, you turned us. Bunch of jerks. It'll get us. Oh my. Oh my. It'll get us clean track. Okay. Just stop. Down 31. All stuck together. Beckert now leading that group. What did I just do? Oh. Oh no. What did I do? That's what I get for map watching. I just wrecked the field. This was like a crap. And what are you guys doing? You playing defense here? We're starting a new chapter in Circuit Superstars for us here. We're diving into online league racing. We're gonna have a teammate out there. I picked up a free agent named Doghouse, and they seem to be pretty good. Goal is just don't come in last. Don't come in last. Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. It is a special day. Congratulations to the devs and the marketing team and whoever else worked on this project. Circuit Superstars is officially released. Yeah, you can get some air here, and you gotta be careful because you can turn this car in the air, and if you don't set yourself up right for the landing, it isn't gonna go well for you. Big open space, don't get lost. Got another jump, and then here it is. And you really have to time this right because momentum will, you know. Oh, I got scared. I let off the gas there. This is awesome. I have to do a season mode in these immediately. This is insane.
We'll see how that serves you in these races.
I mean, a cold controller is like heaven.
Oh my God.
They did the same thing. They both did the same thing.
Gosh darn it. Why?
Don't even worry about it.
Oh no. I don't know why I completely forgot the track, but I did.
I was so set on going to do the full course.
Also, something tells me that lap did not count.
No.
Don't ask.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You?
What the?
Some people just love to watch the world burn.
Bro.
Oh, Robert.
Hope you got enough fuel.
I hope you got enough fuel.
Dang it.
That's what we need. Keep doing that. No pressure. Nothing like that. I'm definitely not catching you. You don't want to throw it away.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Get out of my head.
You don't want to just like make a mistake and, you know, mess up a corner and have that guy gain a lot of time on you.
Oh, the physics.
Oh,
no. Oh.
Successful.
I'd say that was a big boop.
That was a big boob. That was an unintentional boob.
Maybe you should come back here.
Oh, there you
I
are.
got a boop with your name on it. Oh, you little... I cannot believe it. The audacity. The audacity. There's got to be another Pacino in here, right? Oh no, there's an F1 car right behind us. They're gonna torch us. Please don't hit me, Bonk. Oh my goodness, the F1 car went on the grass. Oh, they made quick work of us there. I'm paying too much attention to the other cars here. Oh, the Voss just got punted. We just witnessed murder. Oh my goodness. It is update day for Circuit Superstars. The winter patch is released, and my goodness, it's a biggie. First off, you open up the game, and look what they gave to us for the holidays. It's snowing, there's a tree, there's slot cars on the ground. That's amazing. And best of all, I'm seeing a stock car in front of me. But just like oval racing, like on 1.5s and so on, it's all about repetitive precision. We got to check out the stands on the other side when we come back out here. They're 3 wide. Oh, we had someone pitting. Oh, okay. Look at those stands. This place is packed. I think this has to be the... Oh, they kept going. But keep in mind, I'm a very small fish, if I'm even a fish, in a very large pond. These are the best of the best. I might look a little slow compared to them, but I'm going to do my best to score as many little points as I can. I have the tires to do this. They got 1 lap fresher tires than us. Let's try that same spot. Nope, they got the run there. A little bit of a dive bomb here. Feathering it. We're ahead. Now let's see if I can hold on to this. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Oh, that was a race. That was exciting. Hello, everybody. Hope you are doing well. It is a big day for Circuit Superstars and the original Fire Games team, version 1.3.1. The spring patch is officially here, and it brings with us a physics model, a custom lobby, a brand new car, and 2 new tracks.
Ooh,
They're wrecking. They're
Oh
wrecking.
my God.
Capitalize. Dang it. Oh, let's get past Kenjo.
Oh,
Towards me.
he gave you a bump. I gave him a bump in
All right,
retaliation.
you take spot. Fight to get around us here. We have taken some damage. Look at this. Oh, and they get corner cuts. Oh, Shimo with a massive hit to the wall. And there goes Sofer. They have damage as well, but I think we may have more. I'm going to throw it in. I don't even care at this point. Is everyone going to be pitting from this damage? No, we're staying out. Oh, Sofer gets a corner cut. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, did I get it? It looked visually like Robledo, but we must have desynced a little bit. Oh my goodness. I came here to race win Pacino races and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of bubblegum.